In this video we are in Somail, in the middle of a small storm. Have a lunch at a very special restaurant. We see Mariehamn misses survival skills. We stay in beautiful Capestang, discover the whole village and its surroundings, and we check out the harbor. We start in Somail. A friend told us to visit this hamlet. There is a nice restaurant. This is what's supposed to be the harbor. On the right side there is the Capestang. This is the cooler, built in 1864. Blocks of ice from the Montagne Noire were stored here and kept until the end of the summer. And this former wine cellar now houses a bookshop with over the 60,000 books for sale. All of a sudden, we had to hurry back to the boat, which was about 1 kilometer away from the village. A lot of wind, and since there was no pontoon or anything, we put our lines around a tree. Not very safe in these conditions. At least we didn't forget to cover the chair. It was a real heavy storm. Look at the water on the bottom of the dinghy.
The next day we went back to the village to fill the water tank, and because someone had left a note on our boat that we had to pay a mooring fee. But as we were really far away from Somail, without any service, quite the opposite, we could not leave the boat without hurting ourselves, scratching ourselves by bushes, we decided to leave. There is no clear signing to indicate until which point the harbor stretches. So we ended up in this place, close to Port Minervoise, a few kilometers away from Somail.
Ce sont des murs qui sont très mûrs.
So we go off-grid again, and I'm just picking some wild blackberries. Just around the corner, La Maison de l'Écurie, a barbecue restaurant. Great place, unfortunately fully booked. So next day we do lunch instead, at our neighbor's place, Port Minervoise, a grill restaurant.
Bonjour. Vin blanc, combien ça coûte?
Gegild spul eten gegild op wijnstokken, oude wijnstokken.
Là, c'est des souquettes qui sont ramassées dans des vignes qui sont biologiques. Donc, il n'y a aucun pesticide, il n'y a rien du tout. C'est nature.
C'est formidable.
Ben oui, nous on travaille avec que des... Ça, c'est pareil, ce sont des produits, que des produits de la région.
No architect involved in this kitchen. Mise en place, grilled bell peppers with garlic. As the wood of the vines burns very quickly, you need the water, but that's also for the smoky taste. No fine dining here, but rough and straightforward cooking. This place is not for pussies.
À pointe noemt hij dit. Fantastisch.
Dat betekent?
Ja, niet meer senior, zeker niet doorgebakken.
Macré de canard en mixed grill.
De wijnstokken zijn mooier dan de wijn zelf.
6 mois?
6 mois. Ouais, là, celui-là il a plus. Celui-là il a 9 mois même.
Voilà, 9 mois.
Wauw.
The next day, a man of the captainry of Le Somail came to our boat. He wanted us to pay a mooring fee.
We werden gevraagd, we lagen op een heel mooi plekje. Ik denk een kilometer of 5, 6 uit bij Le Somail vandaan. En toen kwam de postbode of de, hoe moet je hem noemen, de sluiswachter of de havenmeester langs al bij 35 euro per nacht willen betalen. Echt, ik zweer het je, 5 kilometer verder dan het dorpje, geen stroom, geen water, doen we niet. Toen heeft hij heel interessant de naam van de boot opgeschreven en tot nader order, we zullen zien hoe ver we komen.
So, of course, we left. We feel bad about this development. When all communities along Canal du Midi start doing this, I mean charging the boating people a lot of money for nothing, for just being there, and this is very bad news for the tourist industry of Canal du Midi. Canal du Robin, direction Narbonne, is a no-go for us because of our draft. The Minevois is beautiful. From the canal you can overlook the whole area. Here we arrive in Capestang, or just before the bridge we stopped. Go off grid again.
Het kan sneller, lieverd.
You can see clearly Mariehamn has no camping experience. We saw the most beautiful sunsets here.
On Wednesday and Sunday there's a market in Capestang. We go there now. This is the Capitainery of Capestang, and there are normal mooring points and service here. For a boat like the Barolo, you pay 25 euros a night. And if you just want water, you pay 5 euros for 300 liters.
Kijk hier naar de vijgen, jammer genoeg nog niet rijp. En dan zie ik hier een druivenrank ertussen zitten. Moet je kijken. Wat een ziekte.
The church Saint-Étienne is at the central place, Place Jean Jaurès. This is also where the market is. I really do like these places. Tramontana. This time no rain, just wind. People told us that in July and August we could expect a lot of local boats on Canal du Midi. But we can tell you this was not the case. Only mid-August was very busy, but all the other weeks were very quiet. By the way, we show you this, not for fun, but to point out how difficult it is to sail a boat. Much more difficult than it seems, especially with hard wind. Not just rental boats on the way, also a Dutch barge.